What's up, guys? Thanks for joining the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel. I'm Danny Ramirez, and today we got a great video planned for you, but we have an even greater special guest. Come here. This is a nerd in training. This is my son. What's your name?
Luke.
Luke. I may have on a few occasions said, Luke, I am your father, right?
Yeah.
I am your father.
So today, you may have heard that Lucasfilm yesterday stopped all production and development on spin-off films.
What?
So that would be the Obi-Wan spin-off film and the Boba Fett spin-off film after the disappointing bomb of Solo.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
And so today I kind of wanted to talk about, or we wanted to talk about, if they were to actually make a Boba Fett film, because I'm a little skeptical about it, how could it actually be good?
Yes, they really like Boba Fett and they're sad because he died.
First off, it needed to have the Force, because if the story revolved just around like Han and Fett, then the movie wouldn't have, well, I think it would have made the same follies that Solo would have made.
You don't believe in the Force, do you?
And it would have felt more like a Star Trek film rather than a Star Wars film.
It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
And I do not think we need to see how Boba Fett became the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. We know why he's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Yep.
He had a dad who was the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. It's kind of easy to figure out how he became such. And who's... Slow down?
I want to talk.
What do you want to say?
Boba Fett's Jingle Fett got killed.
Yeah, that's right. And that leads to the next point that some people have said a Boba Fett movie can be about. It could be about Mace Windu and Boba Fett battling it out as Boba Fett tries to get revenge for killing his father, Jango. And we kind of saw a little bit of that in the Clone Wars.
Eyes on where you're headed, Cadet.
Yes, this could be interesting, and they can flesh it out, but what would it actually add to this greater Star Wars universe? What would it contribute story-wise to the entire tapestry that is Star Wars? If a Mace Fett film can't reveal something to the overall Jedi Skywalker story arc, I just don't know if it would be super satisfying. However, if Darth Vader were in the film, you like Darth Vader? Why?
Because he says, I am your father.
Because he says, man, I've trained him well.
You must be very proud.
However, if Darth Vader were in the film, I think that can go a really long way if he gets involved in the search for Mace. But ultimately, if you have Darth Vader in a film in that capacity, he's going to take over the film like crazy, and it's not going to be a Fett film anymore, or a Mace film. It's going to be a Darth Vader film.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly?
However, it might be fun if, like, Vader is about to capture Mace, but Boba comes in and disintegrates him, and that prompts the Episode 5 line.
But I want them alive. No disintegration.
What we want to see is what happens to Boba Fett after the Sarlacc pit. And how he gets on after the destruction of the Empire. Does he get involved with Luke in the training of the new Jedi Order? Boba Fett has a vested interest to make sure that the Jedi never come back again. And the events between Episode 6 and Episode 7 are things that we really don't know about. And there's stuff that we really, really want to know about.
I must know the truth, Master.
Let's go into a little bit more of what the story could be about. So maybe Supreme Leader Snoke takes a vested interest in Boba Fett. Now I can actually see this because the Supreme Leader Snoke is trying to resurrect some vestiges of the Empire.
The evil First Order.
Evil First Order. That's right. He needs an army. And who better to do it than the actual genetic template of the clone army that gave rise to the Empire in the first place?
And who was the original host?
A bounty hunter called Jango Fett.
We even have this line from Episode 7.
Perhaps Leader Snoke should consider using a clone army.
My men are exceptionally trained.
Maybe the idea was floated to resurrect the clones using Fett's genetic templates. And for some reason it didn't work out, or maybe Fett was disintegrated before it could happen.
No disintegration.
The film can answer the question, is there still good in Boba Fett? Do you think there's still good in Boba Fett?
Yes!
Really?
Perhaps Fett can be used to hunt down the Jedi on behalf of Snoke and turn them to the dark side. It would not only be tragic, but extremely ironic if Boba Fett were able to destroy Han by turning his son to the dark side on behalf of Snoke.
I want to be free of this pain.
It'd be super cool if Boba Fett and Han had to work together on a mission, and that Ben is there too.
Yeah, say Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. I would love to see more scenes with Han and Ben prior to his turn to the dark side.
Yeah, say Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. Or even prior to his Jedi training. It might even be cool if Boba Fett is out of his suit when he was with Han and Han doesn't know who he is. I mean, it's extremely difficult to make a film about a character where you can never see their face. I mean, think Assassin's Creed. in the end, it was just a bunch of dudes jumping around doing some tricks, but you felt no connection at all to those characters because you could not see these two things right here.
Oh, I don't think so.
So in conclusion, if you're going to make a Boba Fett film eventually, you got to put it in a time period we care about with characters that we care about. And shake things up. Give us something unexpected. I mean, it would be amazing to see Boba Fett and Han and Ben together. Give us something new. We don't really need to see Boba Fett and Han and their backstory because who cares?
He's worth a lot to me.
Han's dead, and give us something that we
Who's
can
Han?
go on
What Han?
with the franchise onward.
What Han?
Han Solo.
Why?
Who died?
Why did he?
Thanks for joining us today. I hope you tune in
Dad,
next
who
time.
killed him?
And don't
Dad,
do anything
who-
I wouldn't do twice.
Who killed Han Solo?
We'll talk about that later.
Dad, tell me you.